It is a quiet Tuesday morning. Margaret, who is 71 years old, fills her second cup of coffee and walks slowly out to the mailbox, just like she has done every single morning for the last 40 years. She finds one envelope waiting, white, official-looking, 3 blue letters printed in the corner. S.A. She sits at the kitchen table and opens it carefully, and suddenly her stomach drops. The letter claims she was overpaid. It says she now owes the federal government thousands of dollars. And tucked away in the third paragraph is one short sentence she nearly misses entirely. If you do not respond within 30 days, we will withhold 50% of your monthly benefit. Half of her payment, gone, beginning the very next month. Margaret's hands start trembling. Her rent is due in 2 weeks. Her prescriptions cost $340 every month, and she has absolutely no clue that she only has 30 days to take the one action that could prevent any of this from occurring. If you happen to be a senior collecting Social Security right now, this video might be the most important 10 minutes you spend all week, because what I am about to share with you is happening to thousands of seniors across this country at this very moment. Hello there, my friend. I am Masha, a senior policy analyst, and over the last several years I have helped retirees just like yourself make sense of the complicated rules that either protect or punish your retirement income. I want you to take a slow, deep breath right now, because today I am going to walk you through the exact 30-day rule the Social Security Administration is currently using to slash senior payments in half. I will show you precisely what the official SSA website actually states. I will show you the 3 forms that can halt this withholding immediately, and I will show you the steps you must take if a letter just like Margaret's ever shows up at your front door. But please, stick with me all the way to the end, because there is one hidden mistake, a mistake that even smart, careful seniors are making, that can cause you to lose your right to recover funds the SSA has already taken from your check. I will explain that one near the closing of this video, so grab a pen, maybe a cup of tea, and together, let's protect your benefits. Let me share with you the story of Robert. Robert is 67 years old. He spent 42 years of his life working as an electrician in Ohio. He retired 3 years back. He pays every bill on time. He files his taxes faithfully every April. And he has never, not even once, found himself in trouble with the government. One afternoon during late spring, Robert checks his mailbox and discovers a letter from Social Security. The letter states that he was overpaid, $8,400, during the previous 2 years because of a computer glitch on the SSA's end. Not his fault at all. Now Robert is a calm, patient man. He reads the letter through twice. He notices the section that mentions he can repay or request a waiver. And he tells himself, I'll handle this next month. I have a doctor's appointment this week. I'll give them a call when things calm down. 34 days later, Robert checks his bank account on the 3rd of the month. His Social Security deposit should be $1,860. The deposit instead reads $930 as half, just like that, without another phone call, without another letter, without anyone bothering to ask whether he could even afford it. Robert calls the SSA in a complete panic. The representative is polite but firm with him. She explains, Sir, you had 30 days to submit a waiver or an appeal. That window has now closed. The withholding will continue until the entire $8,400 has been repaid. At $930 withheld every month, this is going to take Robert almost 9 months of reduced checks. 9 months of choosing between groceries, prescriptions, and his electric bill. And here is the part that truly breaks my heart. Robert did absolutely nothing wrong. The overpayment was the SSA's own mistake, but he missed one tiny deadline. 30 days. And now he is paying the price for somebody else's error. This is the trap, and I do not want this to happen to you. So allow me to explain exactly what is taking place in plain everyday English, using the official rules straight from the Social Security Administration. First, what exactly is an overpayment? An overpayment occurs when the SSA decides they paid you more money than you were entitled to receive. This can happen because of a shift in your income, a change in your living situation, a delay in reporting, or, quite often, a computer error inside the SSA itself. According to the SSA's own Office of the Inspector General report from July 2024, a meaningful portion of overpayments are caused by SSA mistakes, not by anything the senior actually did wrong. Second, the rule itself. Here is the precise language, word for word, taken directly from SSA Gov. We will wait at least 30 days after sending the overpayment notice before starting to collect the money. If you ask for a waiver or appeal within 30 days, we won't collect the money until we decide on your request. If you don't pay us back within 30 days of the date on your notice, we'll automatically withhold 50% of your benefit or 10% of your SSI payment each month until the overpayment is repaid. Allow me to translate this for you. The 30 days is not merely a payment deadline, it is a legal protection window. If you take action inside those 30 days by filing a waiver or an appeal, they cannot legally take a single dollar from your check until they reach a decision on your case. But if you take no action, on day 31, the 50% withholding kicks in automatically. Third, the change you may not be aware of. Many seniors heard about the 10% cap back in 2024. That rule was very real, but it is gone now. On April 25, 2025, the SSA released an emergency message, reported on by AARP, that brought this to 50% default withholding rate. Back for retirement benefits, survivor benefits, family benefits, and Social Security disability insurance. So if you received your notice after April 25, 2025, the 10% cap simply does not apply to you. The default rate is now 50%. The only benefit type still protected at 10% is, say, supplemental security income. Fourth, and this is where the majority of seniors get confused, there are actually two different deadlines. Inside your overpayment letter, please listen carefully here. You have had 60 days from the date you received the notice to submit a request for reconsideration, which is an appeal, using Form SSA 561 U2 WO. But you only have 30 days to file that appeal and automatically prevent collection from starting. If you wait until day 45 or day 50, your appeal may still be valid, but the 50% withholding will have already started while you wait on a decision. 30 days for protection, 60 days for the appeal itself. Please write this down. Fifth, what protections do you actually have? The SSA provides you with 3 official forms, 3 legal shields, to defend yourself. The first one is Form SSA 561 U2, the request for reconsideration. You use this form when you disagree that you were overpaid at all, or when you disagree with the amount listed. The second one is Form SSA 632 BK, the request for waiver of overpayment recovery. You use this form when you agree an overpayment occurred, but it was not your fault, and paying it back would create financial hardship. There is no deadline tied to this form, but filing it within 30 days pauses collection. The third one is Form SSA 634, the request for change in overpayment recovery rate. You use this when you accept the debt but cannot survive financially on half your check. The SSA can lower the withholding rate based on your actual monthly expenses. All 3 forms are completely free. All 3 are available on ASA Gov forms. And filing any single one of them within 30 days legally stops the clock. Sixth, what happens if you take no action at all? If you ignore the letter completely, here is what the SSA can lawfully do, according to their own published policies. They can withhold 50% of your monthly check every single month until the debt is fully repaid. They can intercept your federal tax refunded through the Treasury Offset Program. They can intercept certain state payments when as well. If you stop receiving benefits, they can pursue a wage garnishment if you are still employed. And this is the part that genuinely shocks most families. If you pass away before the debt is fully repaid, the SSA can seek repayment from your surviving spouse or dependent children who receive benefits on your record. This is not a scare tactic at all. This is the official policy, written plainly on the SSA's Resolve an Overpayment page. Now here is exactly what I would like you to do. 3 steps. Simple, clear, effective. Step 1. The very moment a letter arrives, write down the date. Take the envelope in your hands. Look at the postmark and the date printed on the letter itself. Circle that date on your calendar. Then count forward 30 days and circle that day too. Write the words SSA deadline beside it using a red pen. This one simple habit can save you thousands of dollars. Do not toss the letter into a drawer. Do not say, "I'll deal with it later." The clock starts ticking the day that letter is dated. Step 2. Submit the right form within 30 days, even if you are unsure which one. If you believe the overpayment claim is wrong, file a form SSA 561U2QI, the appeal. If you believe the amount is accurate but it was not your fault, file form SSA 632BK, the waiver. If you accept the debt but cannot afford the 50% withholding, file form SSA 634, the rate change. Not sure which form fits? Call the SSA at 1-800-772-1213 or stop by your local Social Security office and ask them to help you choose. Filing anything within those 30 days legally pauses collection. Filing the wrong form is far better than submitting nothing at all. Step 3. Keep copies of everything and never mail original documents. Create a folder, label it clearly. Save the original letter, a copy of every form you submit, every certified mail receipt, and every confirmation number you receive. If you call the SSA, jot down the date, the time, the representative's name, and a summary of what was discussed. This paper trail becomes your protection if anything goes sideways later on. And here is the hidden mistake that I promised you at the start of this video. Many seniors believe that once their waiver is approved, the SSA will automatically refund the money already removed from their checks. They will not do this. Once withholding has started, you must submit a separate refund request to recover any money already withheld, even after winning your case. That is precisely why those first 30 days carry so much weight. Once the money has left, getting it back becomes a second battle entirely. Do not let things ever reach that point. My dear friend, please listen to me carefully. Rules like this one are shifting faster than most seniors can possibly keep up with. The 10% cap was the rule throughout 2024. The 50% rate returned in 2025. Tomorrow, it could change all over again. And YouTube notifications? They are simply not dependable. The algorithm decides what reaches your screen. And most of the time, the most critical alerts never make it through. That is exactly why I created the Global Senior Alerts official WhatsApp channel. When you join, and it is entirely free, you will receive real-time alerts directly on your phone the very moment a Social Security rule shifts, a Medicare deadline approaches, a new banking restriction is announced, or an insurance policy update impacts retirees. No algorithms, no missed notifications, sent straight to you. And the moment you join, you will receive my free downloadable guide titled The Senior Benefits Protection Guide, a simple printable PDF that includes the exact SSA forms we covered today, a sample overpayment response letter, a 30-day action checklist, and a phone call script you can use whenever you contact Social Security. The link is waiting in the description below this video. Simply tap it, click Join, and you are in. Before you go, please do one final thing for me. If this video helped you understand the 30-day rule, even a little bit, please give it a thumbs up and share it with one senior friend, one neighbor, or one family member who receives Social Security, because somewhere out there, another Margaret is opening that white envelope at this very moment, and she has no idea the clock is already ticking. You worked your entire life for these benefits. You earned every single penny. Do not allow one missed deadline to strip half of it away. I am Masha. Stay informed, stay protected, and I will see you again in the next video.